What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard with the Gaming Brigade, back with another Division 2 video. And today, my friends, with it being Monday, I always like to take some time and go over some of the feedback you've sent the channel. I try to answer any questions you have, as well as go over some of the things we may be able to expect in the game over the next few weeks. Now, if you happen to be new here, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, do me a favor, my friends, hit that like button. It really does help us out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for a PlayStation 5, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. The winner will be announced on December 31st of this year, and as I've mentioned in every previous video, always remember watching our content is not a requirement to win. Only watch the things here you may enjoy. That's why you have the option of entering via Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. So one thing I'd like to mention really quick, or I should say remind you of, is that the current global event ends this evening, so make sure, my friends, if you have any stars, spend them today. Do not let them go to waste. They will not roll over to the next global event. I hear from so many people out there saying, oh my god, I forgot to use them, I didn't spend them. So again, my friends, remember, today is the day to do it. With that being said, there are a bunch of things I want to go over today, my friends, and the first of which has to do with the fact that we are really in the home stretch of the current season. You know, Cersei, who is the final manhunt target, becomes available tomorrow, and once you take her out, you'll then have access to Fei Lao. And while we are on that note, and before we go any further, I know there's a lot of different rumors or this or that going around in our universe that they may have tweaked the Fei Lao ending. Now, if that is the case, first and foremost, I promise you I will not give you any spoilers at this channel. But having said that, I would be beyond surprised if that actually happened. Is it something I'm hoping for? Absolutely. I mean, I spent the entire weekend, catching up on my season. I didn't really do anything. I went through all of the manhunt targets. That's kind of why you're seeing me play on normal, because I wanted to rip through them, so in case anything changed, I could see it by tomorrow. And I bring this up for a few different reasons. First of all, we were disappointed in the ending because we didn't know what that actually meant for the future of this game. Now, at this point, thankfully, we know that there is a lot of content planned for this game. There's new game modes, there's Heartland, there's a lot of different stuff. So even if the ending is exactly the same, that doesn't mean we don't have things to look forward to. Which now brings me to talking about what the near future should look like for this game, and here's what we know right now. We know that tomorrow, November 9th, we get the last and final manhunt target for the season. We know a week after that, which is the 16th, we get the final league, and then a week after that, we get the last global event, which ends on the 30th. And one thing I want to mention really quick is the fact that the game is not specified in any way when the actual season ends. So even though the last global event ends on the 30th, that does not mean that's exactly when the season ends. However, my recommendation is this: try to get as much as you can done before that date. That way, just in case it ends shortly after, you have everything completed that you want to. Now, the reason I bring up these dates are for the following reasons. You can see here, and this is a page from the Annex Initiative, which is their monthly newsletter that they're going to be putting out between now and when we get new content. You can see the third sentence down, they say the following: at the end of Season 7 in December, we will be organizing an in-game event, reintroducing some player-favorite global events associated with new rewards and an apparel event. We will reveal more information about this event closer to its availability date. Now, I happen to be hoping that they're going to be starting this new in-game event with new apparel and new rewards, things like that, on December 7th. Because, the way I look at it, it's this. We finish this current global event and season on the 30th. That gives them a week to prep everything else. That way, on the 7th, we should be able to start all the new things that they've been talking about in regards to just kind of ending the year with new things to work on. Many of you have reached out to the channel over the last week asking me about the next apparel event and what it's going to be and if it's going to be a repeat. Now, the game has confirmed it's going to be new apparel. However, having said that, I know there are a lot of people out there, maybe you missed Codename Nightmare, you missed that apparel, you're wondering if you're going to be able to get that again. My friends, at this point, I do not know, but as soon as I have any more information, I will pass it along. Moving on, my friends, I'd now like to go over the Annex Initiative, and as most of you know, one was released last week. It went over the new specialization revamp that's coming to the game, which is going to bring so much build diversity. It's going to change so many ways in which people play the game, and in my opinion, it is definitely a step in the right direction as far as putting things into the game that a lot of people want to see. Now, we were told by the game we should be getting one of those initiatives every month. Now, the last one was on the 28th, as I just said, or I think I said that, whatever. But anyway, the point is, if I'm looking at a calendar right now, I know that Thanksgiving is on the 25th. I'm assuming they're going to be putting one out before the Thanksgiving break, because otherwise I think that would put us at the they could do it, I guess, on the 30th, but I'm hoping we get it before then so we have even more information to look forward to. So let's assume by the end of November, we're going to get that next initiative, which is something to look forward to in itself. And then we have at the beginning of December the new in-game event with the peril event and rewards and things like that, which is awesome. And then that carries us into January, and with January comes not only the release of all the information we want to know about this new game mode, but the PTS as well. And the main reason I'm bringing this up, my friends, is I know that, all of us are thinking, man, we have to wait till February for this new content. That sucks. It's just forever away. Dude, it's going to go so fast. Like, time is going to fly. First of all, I can't believe it's already November 9th or 8th or whatever today is. But the point is that we do have some things to focus on during that time. So again, there's a lot to do, and I'm really looking forward to it. Most of you have heard me say this before, but you know how much I love this game, and I do play it on a daily basis. And some sessions may be an hour, some may be longer than that. Right now I'm doing a random activity in the open world. One of my favorite things to do in the game right now is the shepherding system, but also I like to answer the call for people on story mode because there's nothing more fun, in my opinion, than coming in and just shredding through content. And in addition to that, obviously, you're helping out another agent who's just starting off. They're building their character. And that, in my opinion, is what this game is about. I know it's cheesy and I say it all the time, but it's the working together. It's the camaraderie. One thing I love about this game is the community. And in my opinion, it's one of the best ones out there. So again, to know that we're continuing to grow, in my opinion, is only a good thing. With all that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. I've gotten some messages asking what my opinion is in regards to what are the other major changes the game is going to be bringing. I have no idea. I don't want to speculate. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put up a survey on YouTube later this morning. I would love your feedback. Let me know. That's for a video I'll be doing Wednesday. And as always, I want to thank you all so much for your support. You guys sincerely mean the world. On that note, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. However, as always, I want to remind you, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. We would love for you to be a part of what we're doing. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really does help us out. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.